There you are. There you are. How do you like these? There you are. Oh, look. There you are. Glad you found them useful. There you are. There you are. Oh, look, shinies. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are.
Winds, heed my command. How do you like these?
Apple. Apple in the sea. Jelly rose. Round hat. Could the round hat worn by the girl in the riddle actually be a poison? If that's true, then the ghost girl... I need to discuss this with Cantarella.
Ah, you've made it here. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Now, we can finally have a proper conversation. Did you come all this way for me? Or are you in search of the secrets slumbering in the deep? Oh, I'm flattered. Don't worry, with someone as precious as you here in my castle, I'm not going anywhere.
What exactly are the sea apples and the jelly roses in the garden used for?
The crimson sea apple, also called the alluring reaper, is a dangerous plant. A single bite can lead to paralysis, suffocation, or the excruciating pain of a burnt throat and torn organs, ultimately bringing its victim an agonizing death. As for the jelly roses, their blooms will transform into jelly rose medusae. These little ones can produce a neurotoxin that induces intense hallucinations, and in extreme cases, causes the body to seize and twist in a violent, uncontrollable dance of death. The two lethal plants have been meticulously nurtured by generations of the Phasalia family.
So my guess was correct. The red apple in the second riddle refers to the sea apple, and the round hat in the last riddle points to the jelly. As for the first riddle, Siren's Song, the crown atop the mountain and the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below clearly points here. A crown-like castle that sits atop a jagged cliff with a waterfall rushing down. It seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the Portovino castle. The strange frequencies coming from the music box probably reflect the suffering of the ghost girls who were poisoned and tortured in the castle. But why? Why would the Phasalia family do this? I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty or take pleasure in others' suffering. There should be a reason behind this. Wait. There's one Phasalia tradition that might explain it. The Divine Trials. It's a ritual to select a maiden of extraordinary willpower. A Phasalia who can withstand the Thenodians' whispers. I assume such extreme methods were needed for the trials.
Well, I never imagined you'd solve the mystery so quickly. You never cease to amaze me. The truth behind the Ghost Girl riddle is none other than the grim secret of the Divine Trials. The blood and tears shed in these trials throughout the years have seeped into this castle and concocted what we now call the Sea of Ghosts. There, past and future intertwine, and Phasalia's ancient secrets cling to the cracks of time like with you by my side. I would relive that trauma and unfold the layers of forsaken time for a closer look. And if you find these scabs have somehow crept onto my very flesh, and feel the need to cut them away, I'll place my full trust in you and leave it in your hands. Ever since I guided you to the sanctuary, you've seen through me, and all that the Phasalia family conceals. I've witnessed you cleanse the chaos of the inverted tower, restoring order to the heavens and seas. If you are the one to pass final judgment on me, it would be the highest honor. Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea? I knew you'd say that. Your wisdom, courage, and kindness, no matter how deep the waters, always shine through. Once we enter the sea, I'll be right by your side, tightly. No poisonous creature shall harm you. For you are the one I've chosen. Excellent. Together we dive into the Sea of Ghosts.
Is this still Portovino Castle? Something feels...
Yes and no. The past has spilled into the present here. The overflowing frequencies have enveloped the entire castle, forming this sonoro. The voices of the ghosts rise faintly from the depths, like the soft pop of a bursting bubble. Piece together these fragile clues, and but do take caution. One wrong step with a bit of light, though, we can hold back the darkness. Though the black of the sea is overwhelming, I've managed to... You see, light is something that darkness can never fully devour. As long as it flickers, it can guide us out. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby grant you unrestricted passage through Portovino Castle. Let us explore and weave through the past and future together. We are now in a fragment of the past. You've done well. The past that emerges from the Sea of Ghosts is not entirely real. It only reveals what it chooses to show, which means we must uncover the hidden truth ourselves. Spirits bound in the cracks of time wander no more. Please set them free with the light. They've been trapped here for far too long.
Blade yearns.
A potion that can grant any wish. Sounds familiar. The girls must have been lured here by such impossible Cantarella. Since you were part of the trials yourself, why not just tell me the secret?
There. We're surrounded by twisted frequencies. It seems they're guiding us towards the truth of that during the trials, the ever-present abyss silently watched over us. I can feel that the sonorosphere has recreated. If I were to reveal everything about the past all at once, this sonoro could grow unstable. Or to keep us safe, we must tread carefully and avoid taking reckless actions. So let's listen carefully to what the sea is trying. The divine trials stand as a hallowed tradition of the Phasalia family, a ritual that demands every family member, yet tales of these perils have driven some to seek out young girls resembling their... These girls' parents are often offered a generous sum of money or sweet promises, as behind this intricate web stands the late head of Phasalia. To him, the substitutes, however, he considered rough gems that could be polished into dazzling jewels through suffering. For him, regardless of blood, the maiden must be a Phasalia. Who will sink into the depths with me? This book looks familiar. Just put it back on the right shelf, like how you did before. What a divine breeze. Who will sink into the depths with me? To avoid the watchful eyes, the girls formed secret pacts in whisper. Hum a special tune. Use the right color. Knock on the door 3 times every 2 seconds. In the cold, unfathomable sea, they clung to each other, seeking warmth. The little fish huddled close, unaware of whom I... Well done. You never disappoint me. They say most questions. The Phasalia family is built on poison. Years of exposure gradually build up our resistance. At first we suffered, but over time, we are no longer merely the bearers of poison. We become the poison itself. Sweet dreams, girls. May you rest in peace. Surge of deep tides. Sink into the endless deep. How rude. Surge of deep tides. Maybe try knocking 3 times, as the girls once did. The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Buenas, mister. No, no es su arma. Vamos, no le saque su arma. Es la de la misión legendaria. Estaba viendo un poco cómo la tienen equipada. No, no le he sacado su arma. No es mi cantarela, es la de la misión. Y estaba mirando a ver... A ver cómo la tienen equipada un poco. Pero no es la mía.
It seems safe here. We can catch our breath amid... Even in the depths of the sea, there would be a place for resting. Perhaps we should take a moment to explore this room. It seems like an ideal setting to gather our thoughts. Or simply
Mister,
rest.
infectado. Dice. No, yo sí le saqué el arma y lo que sería la C1 con solo 50 tiradas.
Muy bien. Yo ya sabes que por armas no tiro.
Forgive me that I can't tell you more while we remain trapped within the depths. Once we've explored the whole... Before opening the door, have you ever imagined a scene where seawater rushes out? But for now, I don't think that will happen. We haven't quite reached the deep waters yet. Should we go now and see what the jellyfish are trying to say? Lovely. Don't forget to knock 3 times. Darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth to fear. In a place like this, the only anchor you can rely on is the faint light by your side. Trust its guidance. It will clear a path through... But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? It seems like fate insists we move as one, side by side. In the realm of poison, none can rival the Jelly Rose Medusa. Ah, a scent I know well. There's a Jelly Rose Medusa lying in wait just a little deeper. They tend to be wary when alone, their nerves quick to tingle at the slightest move. But worry not. I know what to do. What a divine breeze.
Ahí va. Se ha cerrado.
Ah, I know this bookshelf well. Today it seems ambitious. One titled Past.
Vale, no los tengo.
Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge, or to the ever-expanding void? Yet I trust your eyes. They'll see through the tricks hidden within. How rude. Hold another. Silence.
Time to wrap it up. Crosscut. Sever!
An empty shell. The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The shadow cast by present. What we want has a way of appearing when this one isn't picky. It's now both past and present are ours. Frightened away, our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks like we need to handle these two first.
I engraft you new. Tear pieces. Mind's eye. Beckon the divine flame.
Joder, qué heavy, ¿no? Mis lágrimas son letales, paralizan a las personas al tocarlas y luego coagulan su sangre. Madre mía.
Hebenor. She was such a timid girl, like a frightened rabbit. She'd peek out from behind Mandragora, her little face half hidden. She cried so often. I still remember the day she brought me tea laced with mercury. Her hands trembled so much. Such a good girl, really. So I couldn't bring myself to refuse her. Had I not drunk it, the abyss closing in on us would have taken us both. The tea itself, well, it was tolerable. Certainly better than sea apple. Just a bit of burning, a touch of dizziness, and a pounding ache in the... Whether it was her tears that softened the poison, or my body's quiet resilience, I recovered quickly enough. Only through suffering could the girls of the trials steal a fleeting moment of peace. Forgive me. I shouldn't linger in memories. After all, it's the present and future that truly matter, wouldn't you?
Stay calm.
Our delicate little friend seems to have slipped. I'll find us a way. We desire, and so we find.
Qué chetil, tío. Muy alta. La moza. Madre mía, chetilla de señora. Aunque reía que no. Madre del amor hermoso. La canta. Cofretil sumido.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Cierto gemir.
Look, there it is, just a step away. It seems everyone desires to go through a jellyfish. Expired obsessions rarely know when to stop. Silence. Oh, this will be fun. Who will sink into the depths with me? Surge of deep tides. Sink into the endless deep. We desire, and so we find. Who will sink into the depths?
Ya, oye Manolo, tío, no
How
vengas
rude.
aquí.
Feel the tide pull. Pull from the Mandragora, just like her name, was a bright yet lethal flower. Oh, please don't misunderstand. Lethal is the highest praise for a Physalia. She clung to every teaching of the head of our family, shaping herself so meticulously that her thoughts and her very self vanished. I saw the weight of what she gave for that trial, all for a cause that was bare. So, when she served me the scone, dipped in the essence of jelly rose, I didn't hesitate to swallow it all. She was much tougher than Hebanon, but still, behind her unwavering gaze, I caught a flicker of reluctance. As for the poison, the sensation was... I felt like I was drowning in slow waves, and somewhere within that haze I saw us transformed. Birds, perhaps. But then I woke up. There was no sunlit shore. What a divine breeze. Seems like this little one is ready for a duel, trying to take your life with its venom. But I despise unnecessary fights. Hand it to me. Yes, just place it gently here. Nothing to fret about, dear. I've long since made my peace with poison. This jellyfish, a remnant of the past, can't harm me now. You have such a kind heart. Always ready to take on burdens, even while carrying your own. But some weights belong only to those who've already weathered their storms. So, let me bear this one. See? I'm fine. Come now. We've more to uncover. Jellyfish have no voice. They simply drift in the tide, struggling to let their faint glow disperse the dark. Yet, here it is, a small shimmer of light, escaping the grip of the... What a divine breeze. Ah, it seems a subtle shift has taken place. I can smell danger. Let's look closely and see what new presence... The waves came crashing, eager to snuff out every spark they found. Poison and whispers slithered in, seeking to clip every wing. Sweet dreams were shelved away, locked tight. Hebanon was fragile. She was never suited to be the maiden. Truthfully, so it was a good thing she wasn't chosen. Both she and Mandragora vanished during the... as if someone had quietly guided them out of sight. Right... There's a weight to the air behind. A mixture of whispers from the deep. Behind this is the deep water zone. Are you ready to face the relentless surges? The place ahead is beyond the reach of light. Like it will be dark and murky there. Please stay close to me.
Final performance? Begin soon? Hat, help me. Bring the round hat.
No, it's merely some old memories resurfacing. When I entered this place, I knew that certain memories would seek me out. Seems I'm not as resilient as I thought. Here, the past and future, dreams and reality, the chaotic frequencies here. Let's try once more, gently. will sink into the depths with me? We desire, and so we find. Fall from the abyss. Why not savor this, hmm? We've scoured every inch of the backstage, including every shadowed corner. It seems the round hat isn't... Who will sink into the... Silence.
Leave it to me.
Who's the caged bird now?
At long last, the final performance.
Dance and fight.
The maiden's crown will soon appear.
And rest upon one among you.
Round hat for you. Take them.
Round hat. Thank you. Odd, but the final performance. Go. The front. Closer. Clear. Showtime. Need light. Light. lamp.
No worries.
You must be Anna's. And also Girl A, who couldn't speak, but managed to send me that message.
Ahora vemos.
You want me to find her, right?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything...
The Cantarella I know is unbreakable. She will never falter, even if you drown her with all these malicious whispers. And you certainly won't shake me either.
But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? Yes, just place it gently here. I, Cantarella Physalia, value every promise I made to you, and vow to see them through. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach.
All those years of lying and scheming, and what have you gained? A tarnished reputation. You could have walked away from this, Cantarella. I still remember the little you. The youngest, the most neglected of all the Thessalias. You always lingered by your cauldron, and only... You despise this place, don't you? But the blood in your veins, it binds you, holds you prisoner in this endless nightmare. You loathe our rules, yet they have already seeped into your very existence. Tell me, have you ever considered leaving? Let go of this burden that crushes you, and you'll be free as air, free to live the life you've longed for.
My dear lord, I have already gifted you the sweetest of dreams. But why do you still cling to this earthly burden? You watched with satisfaction as I climbed over the fallen, ascended the steps to glory, and wore the thorned crown. Was that not enough for you?
Illusions are no match for poison, Cantarella. False bubbles burst, and here we are. The end of it all.
Well, you see, illusions can also lead to true beauty. Your obsession, corrupted by whispers, has become a shadow over the castle. A deluge of delusions that shouldn't exist in this world. I can feel the pain those whispers inflicted upon you. Allow me to free you from them. Once more.
Guests of the unkind.
The abyss may resemble. But even the deepest darkness cannot endure the touch of light. And the trust strengthens the light. It now burns brighter.
Make it fast. Silly mistake.
Clear as the blaze.
Think fast. Mind's eye. Feathers incinerate.
Now is the time. Let the light shine brighter. Silence. Surge of deep tides. We haven't fully banished the whispers. Watch out! The twisted obsession is returning to the shadow. Who will sink into the depths with me? Why not say... How rude. tickles. Now, free him from the Thromodium's whispers. Why not save it? Call from the abyss. Together we vanish. My lord, I offered you the sweetest of dreams and safeguarded your legacy when you departed. I have entrusted Visayas' truth to one most deserving, and the Threnodians' deceptions in the inverted tower have been laid bare. No more whispers shall haunt us. Our children are freed from the cruel burdens of those trials. Now, you too shall find release from the Threnodians' whispers. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it?
We're here, alive and well. In that hellish duel, Cantarella shielded us with illusions.
It all started with a false hope. An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here but the deep and ourselves. The elixir was our blood and tears. Yet the bane gave us sweet dreams. At last, through the shadows, we reached the end.
Once Cantarella took charge of the family, she shielded us, keeping us. The Order's members were always prying, eager to find out the truth. I knew if we... Though, I really miss my home. More fortunately, Cantarella holds the Night of Remembrance every year. With our masks, we can slip away, even just for a while, back to our village. It's always a great comfort to see Jojo living happily, and in good health.
My dear, from this night forward, you're free to be with your families. The gentleman here has solved the riddles. Together, he and I will craft the elixir of revival. Since the Threnodians' lies were unraveled, the frequencies and situations on the outside have, thanks to you, the Order is now entangled in its own troubles, too distracted to reach into the Thessalias. Most deeply affected by the Threnodians' whispers was the castle, where the former head was trapped, where innocent girls were lost to the trials. The long-standing fear, pain, resentment, and repression, all that the whispers had suppressed, the shackles of one's spirit were heavier than those from the outside. Yet I knew then, the time had come for the girls to finally go home. I never meant to draw you into this. I was planning to shoulder it all alone. That's why, for this year's Night of Remembrance, I took part myself. My plan was to break through the Sea of Ghosts, claim that I've solved the riddles and won the elixir of revival, and then use it to send the girls home when the Dance of the Dead begins at midnight. Your arrival, seemingly by chance, was... The letter wasn't my doing, but I think I know who brought you to my side. She had no intention of hurting you with the abnormal frequencies, but she had been in the Twisted Sonoro for too long. When I saw that letter and sensed something unusual about you, I realized you could no longer stay out of this matter. Looking back, my arrogance blinded me. Forgive me for showing you this weak side of myself. The currents here run deep, and the tangled seaweed is thick. Even I can easily become ensnared. But you helped me untangle these knots. Thanks to you, the elixir was much easier to make. That's why I said a skilled brewer is far more important. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being here, and for staying by my side.
Cantarella, you don't have to bear it all alone anymore. You've got someone you can truly count on.
You're right. I have one last favor to ask. The Phasalia doesn't enjoy a good reputation, and some villagers would resist my presence. At this point, causing any complication is the last thing I want. You, however, as the laureate who exposed the lies and turned the impossible into the possible, will carry a weight they can't ignore. Besides, even if the Order intends to look into this miraculous revival later, but putting all that aside, it's with your effort that this elixir was possible. I can think of no one more fitting for this task. Names are like sea foam that easily fades away. It hardly matters to me. Besides, it may not be a bad thing for people to stay wary of the Phasalias. After all, we're a large family with deep-rooted issues. Change takes time. Girls, gather your things. It's time to go home.
Thank you, Cantarella, for everything. Now that we're leaving, you'll be left alone here. You should never have had to bear such a heavy burden. I still remember what you told me back then, during the trials. You said you wanted to leave this place behind, go somewhere far away, but now you're staying in this cold castle.
As long as I am the head of Phasalia, what happened here remains buried. My freedom for theirs. A fair exchange, wouldn't you say? It's time to leave, my dear.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
What a night to remember.
That was a really long nap. Ah, the strange smell. Oh, I had the best dream. I was dancing with all these cute echoes. Oh, am I interrupting something? Fine. I'll just go take another nap.
Things have returned to normal, it seems. How delightful. It's late. Would you care to come to my castle and rest for the night? Oh, the pleasure is mine, my dear. With you here, this castle feels warmer. Your presence may have dispelled the chill that used to linger. Our family's purpose has always been clear: to resist the Threnodian spiritual interference and hold fast to our faith in the Sentinel. The cruel trials were designed to find a maiden with an unbreakable will. Someone who could withstand the Threnodian's whispers and fix her eyes on the true light. Yet, in pursuit of that noble cause, innocent lives were sacrificed without question. I can't accept the so-called necessary sacrifice, one that tramples the will of others in the name of duty. It's nothing but living off the weak. Though it's important to kindle the flames, none should forget those burned to ashes. Those lives shouldn't have been squandered. After all, we are more than just firewood. Yes, when I took up the Sword of Divinity, I felt a presence. Someone far more capable, more suitable. A new possibility emerged. I asked the Sentinel to transfer my second awakening power to that girl. The Sentinel had always wielded the power of separation, but instead agreed to my proposal to combine our strengths. With that, we triumphed. For the moment. But to stop the brutal divine trials and secure us the final victory, I pretended to align with the Order to keep the Threnodian off guard, all while searching for a way to fully liberate the Sentinel and end... And then I found you. Just as you chose your path, I've chosen mine. I will see it through, whatever it may cost. Besides, compared to what you've endured, my hardships aren't worth mentioning. You defeated the Threnodian in the Inverted Tower, saved the people of Renacita, and freed those young girls. And me as well. The girls are now back home, and the Threnodian's whispers have finally faded. And with the Order's concessions, the shadows over Renacita are vanishing. Peace has come to us once more. Thanks to you, the days of pain and sacrifice have ended. A calm life. That is the... As the head of Thessalia, I must offer you a fitting reward for all the efforts you made. An elixir for eternal youth, perhaps? No. Judging from the power of your awakening, it seems you may already possess that. Then, let it be the elixir that turns stone into gold. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby offer you the family's entire legacy. Every elixir, and every hidden secret. This is our home now. It's been a long day. You deserve a sweet, peaceful sleep. Here. A special elixir I've prepared with albizia flowers. Their gentle, lingering fragrance can waft through reality into your dream. Now, close your eyes and rest. Good night.
Plan with convention.
Understood? No.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
RDK Grun. Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo.
Buenas,
Deja like,
R.
comenta y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. RDK Grun. Dice. Buenas.
¿Qué tal, R? Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Chetillo velocipedillo, insurrectillo gafillo. Gatillo. ¿Todo bien, R? Muy chula la legendaria de Cantarela, me ha gustado mucho también. Luego hacemos la de Camelia.
RDK Grun. Dice. Me encontré con un escollo centro circunflejo.
¿A qué te refieres con un escollo? ¿Cómo que te encontraste con un escollo? Explícate, escollo. Insurrecto.
Guests of the unkind. My blade yearns.
RDK Grun. Dice. Pues en el evento este que van dando recompensas por hacer fotos y otras cosas por el mundo.
Ah, ¿cuál? No lo he visto ese. Y es Chetil.
Beckon the divine flame.
RDK Grun. Dice. En uno de ellos hay uno que te pide que juegues con un pico al ajedrez o algo así. RDK Grun. Dice. Al 3 en raya en realidad.
Qué Chetil eres.
RDK Grun.
Guests of the
Y
unkind.
no puedo ganar XD.
Clear as the
Sí, es un
blade.
escollo para ti. Es muy difícil entonces, si tú eres un poco la lógica. Es púrica.
RDK Grun. Dice. Es un escollo porque no puedo reclamar esas protos.
Ah, pues como me pasaba a mí ayer con la del conejito, que seguro que se crasea si lo vuelvo a intentar. ¿Lo vuelvo a intentar o qué?
RDK Grun. Dice.
Make it fast.
Mira, dale a eventos.
Vale, mato a
Guests
estos
of the
bichos de la
unkind.
que creo que se cuadriza. Y las camas del pasado.
RDK Grun. Dice. Documentalista de Acrópolis.
En las camas del pasado. Ahora lo miro. Lo que pasa es que me dio tanta pereza como me costó encontrar tanto.
RDK Grun. Dice. Escamas del pasado.
Sí. Como hubo alguno del Monte Firmamento que me costó un montón encontrar la foto aquella, ¿te acuerdas? Que estaba en la cueva. Pues me daba pereza ponerme a buscar las fotos de Rinasciza, porque digo, me voy a encontrar con lo mismo y me va a tocar mucho los Ignaris. Pero ahora lo miramos, espérate que cojo esto, pero gratis. Espérate. A las diarias que no las he hecho, claro. Inicia sesión. Obtén un eco. Derrota mareas. Cofre de suministros. Evasión desvío.
RDK Grun dice: y finalmente en Rinastita, rastro de mareas 8.
Qué chetil eres, joder. Claro que ha empezado una semana nueva, empieza otra vez la sumez. Coñazos, ¿no? A ver, voy a ver el evento, se ha abierto la última parte, ahora me uniré a unos random a ver si consigo los puntos y ya está, me quitan encima. ¿Ves? Este era el que no pude completar. Porque este es el del conejito que revienta, el de la estrella fugaz. Con lo cual estas protos las perderé. Y este es de pegarte con el bicho, por eso no tiene protos, que es aquel de nivel 120, es una fumada. Pero bueno, el resto sí que lo complete. Documentalista. ¿Te las has hecho todas? ¿Cuál era?
Guests of the unkind. Who's the caged bird now? Tearing the pieces. Together we vanish.
In war with time. My blade yearns.
I am fine. Perish in flames. Tear them to pieces. That's right. It's our curtain call.
Loading. Yeah.
Be reduced to cinders.
Voy a ver a tu amigo, Red. Con las botas de 7 leguas. Así me ayudas tú con las fotos a hacerlas. Espérate que voy a pedir algo. Porque si no soy sumir. Porque el mundo me ha hecho así. Ya tú sabes, ¿no? La sumez es sumir. Y lo sumil es sumite. Y es sumécico. Y es sumílico. Surréctico avernículo. Sentífero poderoso.
R.D. Grun dice, pedir algo para papear.
Sí, tardan poco estos. Es que estos no se pueden pedir con antelación, no te hacen encargo de decir, lo quiero para las 3, lo quiero... No, estos lo pides y en 15-20 minutos lo tienes en casa, pero no te dejan pedir con antelación. No te dejan programar, vamos. Son sumiles. Entonces lo tengo ahí listo ya en lanzadera para pagar y pedir, y ya está, ya para estar. A ver, hablo con el viejito y me ayudas tú con las fotos, que tú habrás hecho muchas ya. Pues ya la he hecho, ¿no?
R.D. Grun dice, solo sigue las instrucciones, si te atascas en alguna te ayudo.
Vale. De momento me han mandado aquí. Hostia, qué mal rollo, ¿no? La torre sagrada de la confluencia chetil. Insurréctica. A la 30 prototetas. Sabrosos. Porque eres un chetil, porque eres un chetil.
R.D. Grun dice, Portierio ya me salió las orequiper.
Muy bien, enhorabuena. Qué chetil eres, joder. ¿Cómo llego ahí? Tengo que voltear el mundo. Ya es lo que acabo de hacer.
RDK Grun.
Cambiar gravedad.
Dale a invertir gravedad en el mapa y pillar un TP. RDK Grun. Dice, si le das a invertir gravedad pero no haces TP no sirve.
Pues qué mierda, ¿no? ¿Dónde está la foto? Aquí. Aquí es donde tengo que ir, ¿no? Pues voy a este TP ahora. Esta no la guardo, que es chocha. Déjame en paz. Coño. Pensé que era esto.
RDK Grun. Dice, ¿qué es eso? RDK Grun. Dice, no todos son fotos.
Ah, tengo que hacer esto, la barca ahora.
RDK Grun. Dice, sí.
Ahora es que se conduce como el orco la barca esta, macho. Igual de mal que el rompebolas de Nancy. O peor.
Winds, heed my command. Oh, look, shinies.
Oye, pero como me dejan tan mal, tío. me han enfilado, nada que ver con el evento este de vuelo que han hecho esta semana, tío. Bueno, el último evento de vuelo. Te dejan fatal enfilado a las cheteces. Es que es una puta mierda, tío. Te dejan fatal, enfilado, tío. Voy a pasar de pasar por los anillos y voy a seguir el circuito y me da por culo, ¿sabes? Como si no. Es que es su puta
Guests
madre,
of the
tío.
unkind.
Joder, la familia y unos más, lo que es esto. Vaya cruz de pan.
My blade yearns.
Es de mentira, seguro.
Winds, heed my command. Now that's a hassle.
Leave it to me.
Together we vanish.
Que chetil, pues te ha salido pronto la guardacostas, ¿no? Es un niño.
RDK Grun dice: pronto los Dignaris XD.
Sí. Pues yo pensé que sí.
RDK Grun dice: más de Piti 60.
Vale. Pensé que llevabas menos piti.
Winds, heed my command. Guests of the unkind, be reduced to cinders. Mind's eye. Make it fast.
Clear as the blaze.
dentro.
RDK Grun dice: hay que hacerlo del vuelo sí o sí.
No.
RDK Grun dice: si no, no te lo cuentas.
Mind's eye.
Pero no es donde me mandaba.
Make it fast.
Surrético avernicolillo. Surrético. Hostia, ¿cómo llego allá arriba? Tengo que hacerlo de gravedad divino tesoro, ¿no? ¿Qué es este icono? ¿Qué es esto?
RDK Grun dice: ve volando quizás.
No, porque en teoría he resuelto la gravedad, pero ahora no hay ningún TP. Solo este. Está el coño. Espérate, está a 1300 metros, pero estamos locos, ¿o qué? Ah, bueno, mira, está aquí la estatua de los Seven. No, pues no tenía que darle la vuelta, yo creo.
Winds, heed my command.
Setis velocipedil comidil. Madre mía, menuda situación. Vale. Y ahora. El resumen. Me tengo que ir.
R de Cagrun dice que aproveches.
Gracias. Voy a hacer esta foto ya que estoy aquí.
Winds, heed my command.
¿Cómo que misión no disponible? ¿Dónde está Andrea? Sumillo velocipedillo. ¿Dónde está Andrea? No es esto. ¿Y este tren funciona o qué? Buah, me lleva al mismo sitio, me cago en la puta. Bueno, voy a comer. Me lleva la misión del conejito, los huevos. Luego vuelvo a abrir sumillo. Ahora. Espera. Era el avinolium este, ¿no? De los huevos. La del conejito no me acuerdo dónde era. Era por aquí.
RDK Grum dice, dale.
Venga, hasta ahora, Sumi.